Hey guys, this is Dan with Gears and Gadgets. Thanks for tuning in. So I had a comment from Juliano Perena earlier this week asking for me to go over my Motovlog setup, and I will do that. I actually told him I was going to do it in this video, but I lied. I'll do that probably coming up next week. My video schedule got kind of shuffled up this week, but what I did want to do today was talk about what I was doing last year this time, which was hopping on the bike to head out to Moyers, Oklahoma for the Bring It Home ride. So this weekend is the Stubborn America tribute, I guess you'd say, party out there at Car River Campground to commemorate that record-breaking Bring It Home attempt. There was 3,497 Harleys in that parade. It was an epic adventure for me, to say the least. So to anybody who's heading out there this weekend, have a blast. Obviously Adam Sandoval is going to host probably a rager of a party. It should be a great time. I did see that Motorcycle Mama, Dirty D's, Blacktop Devil, and smaller YouTuber V2 Viking put out videos saying that they were going to be out there. So if you guys see those guys out there, say hello. Again, great YouTubers in the motovlogging space. So yeah, last year, this time as of tomorrow, I had 8,200 subscribers, and at the time, I saw Adam Sandoval's call to the Bring It Home rally, and I decided that I would hop on the bike with my family's blessing and go on a 5-day adventure to be a part of that historic event. So I did just that. Now, when I did it, I didn't really have a whole lot of intention in that trip. I knew that I was going to film for YouTube, but I also knew I was going to make it just a trip for myself, and that's exactly what I did. I basically did just enough filming that I could put content out, but not so much filming that I wasn't living in the moment and enjoying it, and I'm very proud of the execution on that. That trip for me was 5 days, 2,385 miles. I left Phoenix on a Wednesday and I got back home on a Monday. The event was on Saturday. So with that trip, what was interesting to me, kind of the takeaway for me, was that I really didn't know what I set out for. I just wanted to go on a little adventure, you know, a big adventure, take time off of work and just go out and ride. I learned a lot more about myself on that trip than I thought that I would have. Just the sheer adventure of it, hopping on your bike and riding alone that far is certainly a large undertaking. I got to ride through great weather, terrible weather, terrifying weather, cold weather, and yeah, it was basically everything. When I left Phoenix for that trip, it was 80 degrees, sunny outside. It was beautiful. I rode up into the mountains. It dropped down to 60. Got me into Albuquerque. So then the next day after Albuquerque, I got up and rode into 50 degrees, and it was kind of rainy and crappy. And that afternoon, all hell broke loose. It started downpouring. I stopped in Glen Rio, New Mexico at a truck stop. I looked at the weather, and in all reality, I should have just slept there for probably the night. Figured out a way to sleep on the sidewalk, because I rode into weather where from 7 to 8 o'clock at night it dropped over an inch of rain, and I was riding straight through it, lightning, all kinds of nonsense, into Vega, Texas. It was a 40-mile jaunt, and it was just absolutely brutal. The most terrifying riding I have ever done, and probably ever will do again. It was terrible. Getting off the exit in Vega, Texas, I knew that I was going to stop at whatever gas station there was there and probably sleep for the night. My boots were full of water, and I asked the attendant where the nearest hotel was. She looked at me like an idiot and said it was on the other side of the overpass, but you couldn't see it when I got off the highway because the weather was so bad. You couldn't see the Days Inn sign, and the angle of the way the exit was, you just couldn't see the Days Inn there. So when she told me it was literally directly on the other side of the highway, I just kind of chuckled. But I got on the bike, headed over there, and crashed for the night. So the next day, I got into Moyers, Oklahoma. Now, I got into Moyers super late. It was probably 8 o'clock at night when I arrived, and it was dark out. I did get over to meet John Maxwell, which I'm really happy I did. You know, John's an awesome guy. he was actually out here after that. I got to hang out with him for a few minutes. So pretty cool dude, and I was really happy that I got to get out there and meet him. Also met Adam Sandoval for a brief moment in time. And you know, aside from that, I saw a bunch of other people out there, but I was exhausted, and I didn't spend a whole lot of time Friday night mingling with anybody because I was shot. So I got a good night's sleep Friday night. Then Saturday I headed over to the Bring It Home event, and it was 7 hours in the sun, super hot. By the time I got back to the campground, again, I was just totally shot from 3 days of riding prior. Not great night's sleep the night before, and sitting out in the sun all day. And I just went to bed, got up early Sunday morning, turned around and did 2 days back to Phoenix, and it was just a ton of riding. And yeah, it was 34 degrees out when I left Albuquerque on my way home, so I rode through freezing weather, cold rain, 95-degree weather, just everything you could possibly throw at me, aside from snow. The content that I produced over that weekend netted me 200 subscribers, so thank you guys very much, those of you who are still with me. I really appreciate it. One thing that I've learned out of all of this moto vlogging and motorcycle riding, just, you know, Harley ownership, everything has been really awesome. I have met some just absolutely incredible people, both on this YouTube platform and in person, and I am eternally grateful for that. To everybody who's a subscriber on this channel, I truly greatly appreciate it. It really does mean the world to me. I mean, it's an understatement. That trip really did teach me that you can do a lot of really incredible things. So the way that I have really kept that as a memento to me, of course, the memories are irreplaceable. I have the 3,497 license plate on my bike, which is something that will stay on there for the Bring It Home commemorative license plate, I suppose you'd say. I still have my timing tag from running the runway. I think that's something that's cool to keep on to, which was just the tag that as you came across the finish line, they were able to log that you completed your lap. And then, of course, I also have the Bring It Home Guinness Book of World Records certificate that says that I was a part of that event. So yeah, that will forever be a part of me and my story, especially here on YouTube. It's something that I am grateful that Adam put together. It was really a special thing for me, and I know a lot of other people. I met some really incredible people out on that runway that day, and yeah, just really awesome. Again, everybody who's out there this weekend, have one for me. I certainly wish I could be there, unfortunately, with the current state of things and my job and some other travel I have planned in the future. I just couldn't make that trip this year, which was kind of a bummer, but hopefully I can do it again. You know, if he's going to do this every year, I would love to make it out there. And I can guarantee you that if there is ever another world breaking attempt, that I will absolutely be there for that. I will make that happen. So guys, with that being said, thank you guys very much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, please hit that subscribe button down below. Remember, likes go a long way to help support the channel, and I will see you guys next time.